Alright, you welcome back to the channel. Remember, we're still on real analysis. I'm talking about real analysis, talk about analysis based on the real line. So, in this particular video, I'm going to be showing you some things. So now, given A, B, C, and A is greater than 0, B is greater than 0, and also this. So now, let's take two numbers. Let's say A is less than B. What does A less than B implies? What does it imply? Yeah, A less than B. This implies that what? A minus B is greater than what? 0. And 0 is less than B minus A. How sure are we? Now let us solve this. Let us solve this. Let's say if A less than B, show that A minus B is less than 0, and also that 0 is less than B minus A. So let's go back to solution. The solution, what does it say? We have what? A less than B. Now, remember what that thing that we do in primary school? We said that this A, that this B here, first of all, say show that A minus B is less than what? 0. Now this B here is going to cross over. Yes. Now say, and here it is positive, right? Yes. And when it crosses over, it becomes negative. Yes. Minus B is less than 0. But actually it is not crossing over. It is not crossing over, and we are not also subtracting. You see negative sign here? Yes, we're not subtracting. Actually, this is what we are doing. We say A plus negative B is less than what? B plus negative B. We are adding. We are adding what? We are adding the additive inverse of B. In algebra we have addition and multiplication. So the additive inverse of B is what we added to this, and we add it to the both sides so as not to change anything. So now that's what we have. Remember, when addition multiplies subtraction, we have what? Subtraction. So that is why we have A minus B is less than B minus B. This implies that A minus B is less than 0. We have proved this first one. So now let us check this one again. From here, A less than B equal to here. We want to prove that 0 is less than this. We can actually start from here, but let's first of all start from this side. We say A plus negative A is less than B plus negative A. Now this is going to give us what? A minus A is less than B minus A. This implies that 0 is less than B minus A. Now let us start from here. Say A minus B is less than 0. Now what does it tell us? It tells us that when we say A minus B plus B is less than 0 plus B, it implies that we have what? A is less than B. Now we still do this. A plus negative A is less than what? B plus negative A. This is going to give us A minus A is less than B minus A. This is now going to give us what? 0 is less than B minus A. So this is what we have, this is what we have. So whichever way now, you have seen that when given any two numbers, and the first one, this one is less than this one, this happens. And also this happens. Do you understand now? Do you understand now? Okay, let's take a numerical example. We have that 2 is less than 7. 2 is less than 7. Now let's do what we did here. Now this implies that 2 plus negative 7 will be less than what? 7 plus negative 7. Now this is 2 minus 7 is less than 7 minus 7. What does it tell us? This is negative 5 is less than 0. True or false? It is true. Now let's do the next one. We say 2 less than what? 7. So now we say 2 plus negative 2 is less than 7 plus negative 2. So now this is 2 minus 2 is less than 7 minus 2. So now this is 0 is less than 5. You see? You see that? Now I want you to look at something now. I want you to look at something. Here, minus 5 is less than 0 here. And here, 0 is less than what? 5. Do you see something? Now, we say minus 5 is less than 0 is less than 5. Please remember this. So I'm going to clean this one now and do another one, but it's not going to be with 2 variables again. I'm going to be doing it with 3 variables. 3 variables. Okay? I'll say if x is okay, if A is less than B and B is less than C, this implies that A is less than C. If I am younger than my elder brother and my elder brother is younger than his elder brother, meaning that myself is younger than our eldest brother, true or false? It's true. So no need to argue about it, it is true. But we want to do what? We want to prove it mathematically. We want to mathematically what? Prove that English. So we say, starting from here, we start from the first one to prove. Say A is less than what? B. True or false? True. What happens? This simply implies that B minus A is greater than 0. Here, B is less than C. This simply implies that C minus B is greater than 0. I want you to let us coin these two words together. Now, here, we have A less than C. A less than what? C. So, what are we going to have? We're going to have that B minus A is greater than 0. Is greater than 0, right? And then C minus B is also greater than 0. So now this simply means that B minus A is greater than 0 and 0 is also less than what? C minus B. True or false? So we now say that here B is greater than A, or let's say A is less than B, and here we have that B is less than C. Putting these two together, we have that A is less than B is less than C. So now this simply means that A is less than C. Simply means that A is less than what? Is less than C. So I am going to stop here in this video. In my next video, I'm going to continue from this one again to the next one I'm going to do. Do have a nice day. I remain on the SIR-MuCOT Timothy. Thank you.